Avoiding that fate was an uphill climb for Parkersburg South. Tonight, history was just as much of an opponent for the Patriots as the top-seeded Capital Cougars. Since the playoff field expanded to 16 teams in 1991, one seeds are 65-4. Now, Kelsey Hoke, she's one of our top-seeded reporters. Kelsey, after a two-game skid to end the season and some bad luck, the Patriots really had an uphill climb.
Yes, they did, Nathan. But before we get into tonight's matchup, I just want to bring up a bit of controversy that's been brewing on October 17th. The game between Capital and Woodrow Wilson was canceled due to a lack of refs. Now, there are fans complaining that the cancellation bumped Wilson into the playoffs and pushed both Parkersburg and Parkersburg South down into the 15th and 16th seeds, respectively. But that isn't something the WVSSAC can solve right away. So regardless, there was still a big game to be played tonight. The Patriots were invading the capital of the Mountain State tonight, but on the first Capital drive, Tyree Pratt with a pass to Kashawn Haley for 11 yards. Now Pratt's arm, that's an arm you're going to want to watch all night because that play sets up a Pratt pass to Silas Nazario. 48 yards, he goes for a touchdown. That's the first points on the board in Capital's favor, 7-0 in the first quarter. Pratt had 310 passing yards tonight. But P-South getting some wheels here. Garrett Gilkison keeps it up the middle, 25 yards on their stats, but you know, those numbers might not be enough for tonight. Gilkison handoff, though, to Brendan Schwendeman to add another 10 yards for Parkersburg South, but they would have to punt. Capital ends up scoring again, and P-South goes to take another shot on offense, but Nick Sanders fumbles, and that's Capital's ball again. Now 3 in a row here where the Cougars just capitalized. Number 1, Pratt to Jordan Kinney, 25-yard touchdown pass. Now number 2, Pratt to Haley. They were partners all night, must be best friends on the field. 60-yard touchdown pass, 28-0 with 3 seconds left in the first. And number 3 in this set, Pratt with another pass to Haley. What did I just say? 47-yard touchdown pass. That's 35-0 in the second quarter. Capital had 610 yards of total offense tonight, but P-South trying to get as many points as they can any way they can. Gilkison keeps it up the side, but they end up running out of time in the first half. The Cougars would go on to win 70-0. Gilkison with just 31 yards and Pratt with 310 yards tonight.
Well, Capital came into this game as the best team in West Virginia, that one seed, and really tonight they just proved that they're worthy of that one seed, to say the least.
You know, they have a handful of offensive stars. They step onto the field and get their job done immediately. On 10 scoring drives in the game, they averaged only needing the ball for 87.6 seconds per drive.
Now, much like the Treaty of Paris, this game signals the end for the Patriots this season. Where did South fall short?
The Capital defense is strong, and Parkersburg South just couldn't break through their line. They tried passing, but they were either batted down or just nowhere near the receiver. Gilkison just couldn't make any connections tonight.
Now, Kelsey, even with this loss, though, you still have to consider 2014 really a success season for the Patriots.
Now, if we're comparing things to last year, then I do have to say it's been a success. 2-8 last season, improved to 6-4 in this regular season this year. Although I spoke with Coach Eddie earlier this week, he said no matter what, he is very critical of himself and the team, and he's looking to come back even better next year.
Really easy to be critical at this point of the season, but next year I have a lot of faith in Coach Eddie. Thanks, Kelsey. Great work tonight.